laughcast.com presents.
Hello. Well, welcome back to This Delinquent Life. I think we made it to episode 10, maybe 9. Bino will fill us in later. 9. I think it's whatever it is. It's a great one. We got people. We're gonna talk about tonight's topic is cognitive dissonance, and for whatever reason. Bino's dancing, but for whatever reason, whenever I think of that term in my head, I think of civil disobedience, and I get confused, but they're not the same thing at all. Cognitive dissonance, if you don't know what it is, somebody's going to fill you in later. I'm just going to tell you what it means to me. I remember seeing something about it before, and it was about like people who live next to like a giant mountain and like a dam or something, and it could break at any moment, but everyone, the closer to the dam, the less they cared, because the more you worry about it, you'd be so stressed out, you'd be like, fuck this, but the people farther away worried more about it, and I think that has something to do with it, and I think politics have a lot to, I think once you put yourself into a party or a group, you ignore other things, because that not only attacks your worldview on life, but it attacks you personally, and it fucks you up, so you just ignore things. But that's what I think. Let's introduce the co-host and person. Let's give it up for Bino Brogden. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
What's up, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, man. You with these like multi-syllable terms, man. You don't even know what it is.
I know what it is.
Cognitive dissonance.
What do you think it is?
Cognitive dissonance. It's that
Oh wait, hold up. I'm
throat.
gonna. Anybody who wants to call in and ask questions or bother Bino, you can always call in at 1-877-5-876-833. You can do that. But
Yeah.
Bino, go back.
Call in. We're talking about cognitive dissonance. So it's that lump in your throat when you have that reality that maybe what you believe is not something you're practicing. For instance, I use the N-word, like I use the N-word, and then sometimes I get into these moods where I'm like real progressive, and I think N-word's bad, shouldn't use the N-word, and
And then you stub your toe, and you're like, fucking
nigga, right? Exactly. I'm like, damn, oh shit, it didn't work. Like, oh man, I'm using it, and I didn't want to use. So
I get it.
So yeah, or like I used to have this situation like in comedy. I used to think, I could do this. I don't need any material. I don't need any jokes. I'm just gonna go on stage and just freestyle. And I'll
then
get
you
on
watch your tape, and you're just like, oh man, I'm terrible.
I'm terrible. I get on stage and I just couldn't freestyle. I was just brain farts everywhere. So maybe.
Well, I think this has something to do with a topic we've done before. What was that topic we did? Another fancy terms. Remember that one?
It's called another fancy term?
No, you remember the words? I don't even remember what it is. But you can check. Anyone listening, you can go back to our last episodes and fill us in.
This is episode number 9, by the way.
That's what I said.
You said 10 at first.
Well, 9 or 10. That's pretty close. Right? I think. I didn't say 3. That would be a problem.
Yeah, cognitive. No, yeah, it is. It's what's that term? What's that? I know what you're talking about now. Now I remember.
I don't remember. I don't even remember my own topics. But you know what I'm talking about. It's that thing where you think you know
think you
shit,
know, but you don't really know.
But you don't know.
And you underestimate what people may know because of what you do know. Something like that.
Yeah, laymen are stupid, and smart people think they're not as smart as they are.
Yes, you are absolutely correct, layman.
And I remember, I think Mike Alloy was one of our guests, and at the time he was saying, he said, yeah, stupid people always mess up. But I think it also applies to smart people. Like a doctor doesn't know how lawyer shit works, but they think they do because they're smart and they're a doctor. But they're really just, but this is a whole nother topic.
No, it were more specific. Doctors, they assume that their fellow doctors might know as much as they know.
Yeah. or they might think they don't know a lot, but they know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of layers to it.
Right.
But let's bring on our first guest and see what he thinks about today's topic. This guy is all over the place. I think he's an interesting person. And whenever I see him, he always says something. Let's give it up for, he's got 2 first names, too. Adam Benjamin, this Delinquent Life. Welcome to the show, buddy.
First time Delinquent Lifer. How you doing? What do you think about headphones? You got them. You ready?
Yeah.
What do you think about the not civil disobedience?
Cognitive dissonance.
You see where I get confused?
I think we all feel cognitive dissonance. You know, in every day of our lives.
How and why?
Yeah, I think a couple examples I heard of cognitive dissonance. Like if you're smoking, like smokers, they deal with that all the time. Cigarette smokers. So you're like, oh, I like to smoke, but I know I shouldn't smoke because it's bad for me. But then, I'm going to smoke this one more because I'm not feeling right. I got to go. You always try to even it out. So it's like, I got to go in for this interview and I don't want to feel off. So this will be like the last cigarette I have.
Oh, there's always an excuse to smoke a cigarette. That's for damn sure.
So that's not cognitive dissonance. That's smognitive dissonance. You like that one, Stenta? You like that? No? All right.
Is that a joke or just...
You're like, I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to go get drunk in public. I'm not going to drink.
I think you should always get drunk in public and don't be ashamed about it because fuck society. No?
So maybe we shouldn't wear clothes. And
I'm against clothes, but I am for other people's rights to not have to see me naked. You know? Like, I don't want to be opposing.
I thought you just said fuck society.
Fuck society, but individuals sometimes are okay, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I
think individuals comprise society.
No, just you. Fucking asshole. No, he's great.
Do you have any personal examples, Mr. Adam Benjamin?
Yeah, like, is there any group or party? Like Penn State people, to me, that's like, they're so brainwashed. It's like, no, Joe Pa can't be bad. You know, does that count?
I think that's a good example.
Are you in some type of cult also, where that would apply?
No.
You're not in any cults? Like, say, like, I'm so pro-marijuana, if, like, a bunch of marijuana farmers shot FBI agents, I would be like, you know, it happens. Does that count? Like, if you're just trying to, like, does that make, you understand, you follow me?
If I follow you, I'm real curious to know, like, any internal and cognitive dissonance that you have. He's saying group, but think of it like systems of thought that might govern you. Like, just, what about you personally?
Well, in certain times of my life, you know, you keep on working a job you don't want to work, and then you're like, I should really quit this job. You know, they say the more cognitive dissonance you have, there's actually a physical feeling associated with it.
Yeah, stress.
So yeah, you feel stress, you feel
nauseous.
You take an hour poop because you're getting paid and you hate everyone.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
I used to play PSP while I was pooping. You guys know what a PSP is? It's class.
Yeah.
It's very good. Because fuck work. Fuck society. No, jobs are terrible. If you're happy at work, then good for you. Right? No? What do you think? You like your job?
It's all right. That's another, area of cognitive dissonance. You know, it's like it's easy to go in and do the same shit every day if it's like a stable paycheck. You know.
Yeah, and you're high out of your fucking mind or something, or you go home and cry. No, just me. No, I like my job currently, but no, I've had some terrible jobs.
Oh yeah.
I like my job. I mean, I don't have any.
You don't have a job?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what you're saying. So what is it to you? What do you fucking don't like? Religious people, they live in this world, right? Where they're just like, no, yeah, there's a talking snake, but yeah, he stones women when they talk, but yeah, like there's flying spaghetti. You know what I mean? Like, it's all sorts of magic, and they're just like, well, yeah, but it's you can learn from it, and God's real. You know what I mean?
I think religion is a source of cognitive dissonance for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we bring on our next guy?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah.
Who is it?
I think we should open up this discussion. I believe our next guest is Domo Jones.
She's back.
She's back.
Yeah, give it up for Domo.
Welcome back, DJ.
She's confused.
Civil disobedience. I meant
civil disobedience.
Cognitive dissonance.
I feel like there's more civil disobedience out there than cognitive dissonance.
Well, maybe the civil disobedience stems from the cognitive dissonance.
You
bet-
can't
I
just
bet a
say
lot of it
words
does.
back to back and act smart. Fuck you. Domo, what's up?
What's
What's
up?
up?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know, living life, living a dream.
Yeah, right. All right, so what do you think? Cognitive dissonance. It's a very fancy word. What do you got?
I feel like, so I didn't know that's what it was. I just thought it was called you can't make up your mind. Like, I feel like those terms would be a little bit more easier.
Sounds right.
Right? But I want to go fancy. Say that word again for me.
Cognitive dissonance.
It's
But it's
like
more
you can't,
than...
you can't make up your mind because of the way you're living. I like
you
that.
have your mind made up completely, so completely to the point where anything that disagrees with it, you get stressed out and ignore it on purpose. That's what it is. So it's not just like you have your mind made up so much that any outside ideas, information, or anything that detracts from your mindset, you stresses you out to the point where you will ignore it and get angry and hostile. Like, whenever you're arguing with a religious person and they start going, well, it's my faith, and they start getting mad because you're basically mocking their whole way of life.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I feel that every day.
That's why I keep bringing up groups.
Right, and that's why I extended the systems of thought to make it a little more personal.
Fuck personal. Groups suck. No.
Damo, have you experienced cognitive dissonance?
Well, I'm thinking of a situation where I had to deal with that, but I guess, yeah, when it comes to smoking weed,
Oh, yeah.
like, I want to quit, but then I don't want to quit. So it's
I
like,
think that's addiction. I think that's a whole different area of things. But what do I know? I think that's because it's great, and you're just like, yeah, life sucks.
yeah, I mean, it does.
Why you want to
Love
stop?
sucks.
Why you want to stop?
Because I feel like sometimes it slows me down from, like, my real thinking process.
Okay, so when you slows you down from your real thinking process. So what do you like about it? What's the pluses? What do you like about it?
It lets her talk to you without punching you in your face. I don't know. That's just me. That's me.
Yeah, I don't know. It just gets you high to, like, another. You feel good. You feel nice. But then, all right, let's not say it distracts me from really thinking. It just, like, I feel like I can be more productive without it.
Feel good or be productive. That's some cognitive dissonance for that ass, right? Right, Stenta? Get off your phone.
I'm doing research. There's people, and we're doing good.
Hey,
You can also find us on the chat on whatever.
It's not you, whatever. It's Ustream TV.
Well, you can find it if you go to our laughcast.com
TDL. It's all capitals. Capital T, capital D, capital L.
and then you can chat with us live, or you can always call in at 1-877.
775876833. That's 1-877-587-6833. Call us up.
And you can tell us what you think about civil disobedience.
No, cognitive dissonance.
Right.
Social media, a big cause of
Well,
cognitive
yeah,
dissonance.
people just block the shit out of people.
Just checking your shit all day. Check your Facebook.
Right.
Checking it 5 minutes later. You're like, oh, I don't want to do this, but
Yeah.
I feel it.
Is that,
I feel like I need to. I
what
feel
is
like
that's an addiction?
I think it is.
yeah,
I think that's
a lot of addictions,
brainwashing. Sometimes I'm trying to check my calendar to see what I have to do, and then I'm on Facebook like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then I don't even...
I feel like that happened to everybody.
And then somebody bothers me later like, so did you find out? And I'm just like, oh no, I just found out Bino has a kid picture. Who the fuck?
I love Bino's kids' pictures.
I could live without him. It's fine. She looks like you, which is fine.
A little
I see
bit.
you enough.
A little bit.
You have a nice beard. She has not a beard.
She's working on it.
Yeah.
Working
But
on
wait, so you're addicted to Facebook? Or no, that was him. You're addicted to crack.
Chronic.
No, weed.
She's addicted to weed, I think.
I don't know what's going on anymore. So
She said it makes her feel good, but she feels like she could be more productive if she wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
yeah, but who knows? Maybe you'd be more stressed out and less productive. Be a good research test. And weed affects everybody differently, I guess. I know I wouldn't have made it through college unless I was high constantly. Because people are boring as shit, and I just have to sit and listen to boring-ass people talk all day. You need to be drunk or high. That's just a personal problem.
Sounds like a personal.
I'm more of an animated person than you. I can't just pay attention to people talking unless I'm fucking high as shit.
Yeah, but I feel like you're gonna like daydream and start thinking
Nah,
about
I just
something
doodle
Other
and
shit,
listen.
right.
Nah, I'm actually a hard worker when I'm high. I'm not like you hooligans.
else. Yo,
I get shit done. I'm a good high person. You guys are slackers. Get out of here. No.
You know what's funny? What's funny about this whole concept? I think it actually speaks to our true nature, just like the other thing that we were talking about. Forgot that effect.
We got to find that topic. The Kruger-Dunning
Kruger,
effect.
Duggar. That's right. So with
Kruger-Duggar,
cognitive
yeah.
dissonance, it seems like, all right, we have these ideals that govern us or govern our behavior,
And you just
but we
be
also
a-
have the practical urges and practical desires that govern our behavior, and a lot of times they clash because utopias really don't exist, or they exist in a very very brief, transient moment of existence. You know,
I
what I'm
kind of
saying?
agree with you for once, but yeah, the higher your morals are individually, like the higher standards you have, the way easier it is to be a hypocrite. If you have really trash low standards, then you don't have to be a hypocrite ever. We always judge people for being hypocrites, but if you have high standards, it's hard not to be a hypocrite, because being human is hard as shit.
Yo, that's so eloquent.
Facts.
Stenta, go Stenta. You got something in you, dog.
Well, I know what I'm talking about. The rest of you fucking delinquents.
That was a crap shot right there. I'm surprised you had it in you, man. Let's bring on our next
Every
guest.
week. And you can see us live December 7th at Good Comedy Theater. Some people will be on that show.
The 11th and Race. That's December 7th. That's next Wednesday,
But
y'all.
let's bring up the first Bryan of the night.
Mr. Bryan Guay,
Bryan-
welcome to this Delinquent Life podcast.
He always reminds me of like the Canadians in South Park. Does that make sense?
Why?
I don't know. Because it's like, hey guy, what you talking about, guy? Don't call me guy, buddy. Chief, fuck you, chief. You know what I'm talking about? No, anyone?
Yeah.
Hey, Chief.
Nah, I get what
Flapping
you're
little
talking
heads.
Yeah, that. He's very polite, like a Canadian would be. Are you Canadian?
No, well, I think my last name's kind of French Canadian.
See, I called
He
it.
called it.
Take that, Bino.
No, he said kinda though. He didn't give you.
Kinda's more
He
than
didn't
not.
give you a full reference.
I'll take it kinda. You don't. Okay's okay. Why isn't okay anymore? Everyone's got to be good. Fuck you.
It's that collective cognitive dissonance. What you got on cognitive dissonance, Bryan?
I was kind of thinking about what you were talking about like different like Democrats and maybe Republicans not seeing not hearing out the other side or whatever.
At all.
Yeah.
Because once they hear these buzzwords or safe words or runaway words, like, well, you like Trump, you're a racist. Well, you like Hillary, then you're a crook feminazi. And you like Trump, so you're a fascist. You're voting third party, therefore it's your fault when robot Nazis fuck your mother.
Whoa.
Right? That's what I heard. No, just me.
Yeah.
See, he
Exactly
agrees.
what I was saying.
Exactly. You know what? So, all right, so y'all take it real extreme. But when I think about the election, this is what I think about. Now, remember that last debate, Trump said something like, I'm not going to trust the results. If I don't win, I might not trust it. And everybody's like, oh my God, how could he do that? He has to respect the democratic process. It's a peaceful transfer of power. Oh my God, how can he do that? And then he won, and those same people are in the middle of the street protesting.
The same people that were mad at Bernie supporters for protesting the DNC being rigged. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Just fucking, they just tune out to reality and they just put their head up their ass, and it's both parties. Because it's all bullshit, no?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of sad.
It's
was wondering
great.
if,
It's comedy.
I wonder if the protesters would be doing civil disobedience.
No,
Yeah.
I hear they're just pissing everywhere. I guess
No.
that is civil disobedience. I know they block traffic, and that just pisses off racist people more,
Yeah.
right? I think it does. They don't. The internet's terrifying. I can't even deal with it.
But every protest I've seen, they are smiling like they're happy to get out of the house and do something worthwhile.
Well, did you hear what was going on at that Indian shit with the pipeline? They're all protesting at the Native American It's not
Yes,
Sandy Hook.
right, but
That's
it's-
the school shooting.
Right.
Yeah,
But whatever, the
I
Hook.
seen it up there.
People are telling, see a bunch of like white hippie liberal fuck faces people that just do drugs, like the Burning Man people, are showing up and they're just eating all the food that's supposed to be going to the supporters, smoking weed, doing drugs, playing music at campfires, and Native American people are pissed, like, get your white shit out of here. And they're like calling like it, and it's a big internet thing now, but like they're telling people, if you show up, it's not a festival, you don't do drugs, you go, you talk to the elders, they tell you what to do, you help, you clean, you cook, you don't just eat food and be a leech and smoke weed and play campfire music. Even one of the rules was, if you can only play music by the campfire if like an elder asks you. You can't just start singing like fucking signs everywhere. You know what I mean?
Dang, I did not know they was doing all that out there.
Yeah, because fucking entitled white people who go to college will just do drugs anywhere and call themselves protesting, which I'm totally down
It's
with.
weekend warrior hippies. Right?
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Were they didn't like the Occupy thing start to people were just doing that?
Yeah, Occupy
Yeah.
became a mess where people, sexual assaults were going up and all
Oh.
sorts of shit.
Wow.
Shit gets fucking. But I mean, it was a good cause. Most of the people the demographics at Occupy Wall Street, I don't know about the one in Philly, but the one in New York, most of the people were people with well-paying jobs on vacation and shit that got fucked by the banks. They fucked their pensions up. So it wasn't a bunch of like Burning Men. It was actually people with jobs. I don't know who the people. I remember when Katrina happened, I was in college and people I knew left to go help out, and that's great. But how the fuck do you do that and pay your bills? Like, how do you just stop
If
working?
you're capable of paying your bills, you do that. Or
for
if you,
2 weeks?
or you
How
just.
do you?
I know people
If
who
you
like
had that-
sublet their apartment and then they just didn't get paid for 2 weeks. They went and lived in tents.
Sometimes your altruistic heart outweighs any desire you have for currency and income. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta eat, and I don't know, man. I'm not ruining my. I don't know. I just can't.
cognitive dissonance. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy people do that, but I just can't. Like, I think most people that have the ability to do that are better off than most of us.
You would
But
think,
maybe not. Some of them aren't.
You would think, right? But
But then
some-
how much are they helping? Hopefully they cook and clean. They just don't steal people's food and do peyote.
Right, but we're talking about it. You're right, but they are bringing attention to it. We're talking about it. That's how it happens. That's how the help happens. They get
Yeah,
attention.
but they're just, apparently a lot of these people are just leeching and taking from the pot, and they're not helping at all. Should we bring on our last guest of the night?
Yeah.
This guy coming all the way from somewhere. Let's give it up for our last Bryan of the night. Bryan Yanez.
Bryan Yanez, what's up, man? Welcome to the show, baby. This Delinquent Life, 1-877-587-6833. Call in, y'all.
Hey,
Hey, welcome, man.
Hey,
What's up?
thanks for having me.
so what do you think? What is it? Cognitive
Cognitive
dissonance.
dissonance.
Has something to do with how your brain works.
Yeah,
What do you go?
isn't it kind of like transgendered? Like
No.
you,
No, let him finish.
you think like you're a boy, but you think you're a girl, and you kind of like gotta pick one. The stress of that, right? Because you believe in two things, and then it's the stress of that.
No, well, maybe I think maybe it works this way. You're raised a male, like you everyone tells you you're a male,
But you think you're a girl.
but you're like, nah, fuck you, and then the stress.
which is
eventually-
cognitive dissonance.
Yes,
So yeah, so I think something in like that line. I was thinking like,
I
Yeah.
think that works.
I think it worked. I would take it a step further.
Yeah,
For them even
this is where it will fail.
Right, probably right. For them to go through the process, or even like dress like the opposite sex, right? Or the sex that they don't identify with,
Yeah.
right? But for them to go through that to identify with what's accepted,
yeah,
that seems like that would be some tension in my mind also. Like,
yeah. That's what I was thinking. It was sort of that stress. Yeah, and it's the same thing. I feel like you believe in two things. Like I believe in Bryan's, I just don't believe in Bryan with an I.
right.
But
Word.
I get that stress every time I hear someone with Bryan with an I. But
Right, but it's just
yeah, I believe in the one Bryan though.
How can you tell? Is it pronounced differently? If there's an I, or do you have to see
Yeah.
it written?
No, it's pronounced Bryan with an I.
Oh, they say that afterwards every time.
Yeah, and I always get stressed out a little bit.
any other moments of cognitive dissonance you could just tell us about?
Yeah, because I read the link. I mean, I try to think a bunch of scenarios. How about
Yeah, you can read it online. You type in the word, and there's words about it. It's crazy.
Civil disobedience. Oh, no.
Fight back. Fight the power.
I think the president experiences cognitive dissonance, when he has to send drones
While he
out
counts
to,
the money.
With the president or the
drones
president-elect? Which one?
Yeah, I think any president. Now, like the president's got to send drones out, to
He's
like
talking
target
about how
people.
our president murders people.
Right. He has to.
Yeah.
He has to tell
Experiences
the world how
cognitive
bad
dissonance.
Fidel is while he has a torture camp
I think
Exactly.
on his island.
I think that's why, when you're playing video games or you're watching movies as a kid, like especially in the 90s, it'd always be like the best villains would always be like robots, zombies, or Nazis. It's because we don't see them as like real people, so you could just murder the shit out of them.
the other?
So then, like, once you start thinking them not as people, it's easier. Like, robots are easy to murder. I think that show Westworld fucks with that if you watch that shit.
Black Mirror did an episode like that.
But I think that's why, like, they always try to brainwash into vilifying our enemies into not being people, so then we don't have a problem. The stress isn't there as much, because we're not killing people, we're killing monsters.
You're on fucking fire tonight, Stenta. When did you become this intelligent?
I'm always there, you just don't listen.
Preach, church.
But, I mean, that's when we're fighting the Japanese, if you see pictures. Dr. Seuss? He used to draw fucking, you can find this on the internet. But he used to draw shit like war bond shit and like cartoons that like propaganda to get us into the war because he wanted us to fight the Nazis. So he'd draw like these racist ass caricatures of Japanese people, and it would get people fired up because they're like, yeah, let's kill these imp people that aren't even humans. And he was also Germans, they would mainly not attack the whole group of people because there's a lot of German Americans, so they'd mainly just attack Hitler and say he was a lunatic. And then the Russians, they kind of wanted the Russians on our side, so he'd portray them as like giant bear people. But very racist shit back in the day.
Same thing with the drone
Propaganda
kills.
is real.
You've seen the
Facts.
drone kills though, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just people like on YouTube and they're like in a control room in Arizona and they just see like little specks.
And they blow them up.
It's the other. You don't no face, no nothing. Just
Way easier to
bullshit.
kill a
Same-
number, yeah.
Treat real life real. They treat reality like it's a video game. Yeah, you will be numb to it. You will be disconnected to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, you want to be, but you don't want to be. I mean, I've talked to people who are snipers in the Army, and they say that is like the worst because you'll be protecting a spot and you see that shit. Like, it's not like you seeing a blip on a screen. You see that
about to
thing.
kill, right? You about
And
to
it could be
kill
a
something.
kid or anything. And once
Yeah.
they cross the line,
You gotta kill them.
gone.
Right,
And that
smoke
just
'em.
fucks their heads up. I'd much rather be playing a video game and wiping out
Yeah.
countries.
I see American Sniper.
I didn't see that. I heard that's a propaganda film, too. He was a nut in real life.
Yeah, they need to shoot the kid.
I've talked to real snipers. I've never met that guy. I'm kind of
Any
glad.
narrative distributed through mass media that's trying to convey some kind of message could be argued as propaganda.
Well, or it's advertisement, which is also propaganda. Most
Yeah,
things
there
nowadays
is,
are
yes.
just straight up advertising. They want you to
Absolutely,
buy
Stan.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Spend that money.
So if you ever want to donate money to me and Bino, you can call in. No. Oh, this got off the rails, didn't it?
No, I think we're still on. I think
Nah,
this is
you
pretty.
right.
It's pretty interesting. The whole Dakota pipeline thing, I think, is pretty interesting. The fact that they're on federal land.
And no politician saying shit. Obama's a hack.
Well,
Fuck
no,
him.
so one, the
Fuck all these
the
people.
loophole is they're on federal land, right? That's the loophole. So we really don't have any say on what they do on federal land.
Yes, we do.
Right,
What is
we
federal
do.
land,
No,
asshole?
you're absolutely right.
That's
We
our
have it.
land.
Right, you're absolutely right.
We the
Don't they have,
people.
like,
some
eminent
shit.
domain or.
Fuck
Right.
I'm sick
I mean,
of
I'm
it.
not saying it's right.
It's
I'm
not
just
saying it's
saying
right,
that
but we have that in place.
the
right.
pipeline company themselves has to experience some cognitive dissonance. Just knowing that they're on this sacred land.
What if they're all just black-hearted
Just
individuals?
work at the pipeline.
Nah,
company.
they're all just motherfuckers who have to pay their mortgage and they don't give a shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Just like everybody else.
But companies and corporations are treated as people in our land.
No,
So
they're
isn't
not.
that-
Just by the Supreme Court and just mainly with elections. Not really
Yeah,
like.
just by the governing bodies of our
no,
nation.
but they can't like. I don't care what you tell me. A corporation can't go to a store and buy clothes.
Right,
Like some
but on-
person has to do that for the corporation.
Right, but on
it's
paper,
all
right,
bullshit.
It's all bullshit. Definitely agree on that one. But since they have this human, they get this human attribute. All right, we now have
just to
pretty
rig the
much,
elections for Hillary, and it still didn't work.
pretty
Jesus
much have
Christ.
corporations running this country. So
Well,
when-
that's been way
when
before that.
when corporations want to
Corporations been running this country since Ben fucking Franklin. Who do you think owned all the media back then? Printing press, everything. Ben Franklin.
Hold up.
There were always crooks.
Yeah.
Rich assholes who didn't like people like me.
All right, well,
or you. Well, maybe you. I don't know you.
Everybody likes Giannis.
I was
Xander
I
Doyle.
was just gonna.
Fuck you. No, you're great.
The theme, the cognitive dissonance, is also called the Ben Franklin effect. Just
Nice.
fun.
Because he
that
would
was
use
nice.
that.
Yeah.
He would use it to his advantage. Ben Franklin was a sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I tell me?
He was but he
I
was
don't
a
trust none of
fucking.
them founding father motherfuckers.
Well, they
But they all had brown folk.
they
They
didn't
all
like
had brown
yeah.
folk and slaves. They talking that all men equal shit. They
That's
all
civil-
had,
yeah, that's
all
some
had
civil
slaves. They
fucking
was fucking our
discipline.
families up. It was they was breeding us, inbreeding us, raping us, beating. Don't get me fucking started.
I don't like the founding fathers either, and they didn't rape me once. So
I like Benjamin Franklin.
I don't like. He was one of the cooler ones.
He's from Philly, man. He's from 5%, man. He's from the tri-state area right now.
But he was a crook. He owned the media. That would be like Rupert Murdoch
Smart
of the
crook.
day. He's just way better at PR, obviously. But
I don't know. I mean, he made a library. You know.
so did Murdoch.
he didn't not make the library.
He made him. I'm sure he bought a whole bunch of shit. Doesn't he own the Braves? Or is that another rich asshole, Ted Turner?
Isn't
Who
that the
cares?
example they used with Ben Franklin? He let his enemy, he asked his enemy to
Yeah.
borrow a book.
Yeah.
Tell that story.
How
That's
did
a
you
good
know that?
story. I heard
That's why
that
they
too.
call it the Ben
It's-
Franklin effect.
That's a Ben Franklin effect. Oh, okay. You're
So
right.
he-
So this is cognitive dissonance right
Yes,
now. Come
yes,
on, talk
that's-
about it, Adam.
So I
Spin.
guess his friend, I don't know this exactly, but his friend, he thought that somebody like disliked him.
Well,
So
there was
he'd ask this
this.
person to borrow a book, and the person would be like, "Oh, why would he ask me to borrow such a? I guess back then, especially such a like a personal and item."
It was a
without-
very specific and expensive and rare book. And Ben Franklin asked this guy who they were both enemies, known did not like each other, asked him to borrow this expensive book. And then the guy gave it to him. And once he gave him the book, he's like, oh, Ben Franklin must like me to think that he could just ask me for this book. And then his
Right.
brain switched, and now they're buddies. And he used that to his advantage.
Like when your enemy likes your status. Like when your enemy likes your status on Facebook.
yeah.
what you could do with
Oh
your
my God, we're
Modern
really
example.
cool. I forgot. Oh my God. This whole time I thought we didn't like each other, but he likes my status. We're friends now.
Well, I think it would be more. It would be like if you knew I had a nice car or a pickup truck, and you're like, "Yo, can I borrow your pickup?" Like it's more than like internet social likes. I would imagine it's got to be something of value outside of. I mean, your own
No.
personal
I can
ego,
imagine Stenta.
or maybe your ego is that small or big. I don't
I
know.
think everyone's is now.
Egos are
Ego?
insane.
Yeah,
It's all about the
Everybody's
likes,
ego is
man.
big.
yeah. Like on social media, like
We got a big ego.
They're showing pictures of their fucking kids and shit.
I can't show pictures of my fucking kids.
No,
I
you-
take that personally.
I
What the
just
fuck?
think having kids is a bad decision. You shouldn't be showing people.
Having kids is a great decision.
Yeah, especially if you do it by accident.
If you're me. Well, most kids are made by accident. Most kids are made by accident.
I'm
Stenta.
just digging.
You're
I'm just digging.
yeah. Not Benjamin Franklin. He was planned.
He was definitely playing.
Yeah,
He had an
he's a player,
almanac.
dude.
His dad had a fucking weather almanac. He was like, he's gonna be born on the 3rd.
Beautiful weather.
There was a
80,
pumpkin
dude.
patch and shit. You don't even know.
Yeah, straight up.
You need to get your Ben Franklin knowledge up.
yeah. I don't know if you guys, if anyone's from Philly, but apparently if you were ever born in Philly, everyone that was born in Philly is partly descended from Benjamin Franklin. You guys know that.
Oh, shit.
And most people in France. He fucked a lot of people. He's like the modern day Genghis Khan.
We.
Genghis Khan or modern day Solomon. Solomon had numbers too. He had a body. He had crazy body count.
Solomon's made up.
But Chamberlain.
Whoa.
No?
Oh, King Solomon?
Yeah. That was
like
made
taking
up
this
shit.
conversation to places, bro.
See how you just got stressed out because I just fucked with the core value.
There's not a core
In
value. So
you.
this is the core value. The value is this is the core
Blah,
value.
blah, blah, blah.
All right. So Solomon and David and them, they would.
Is he the one with the long hair
So
and
they
then
would
they
have
cut
you.
it?
They would. That's Samson. They would have you believe.
What about Hercules?
They would have you believe.
Gilgamesh?
Hey, Hercules is from Greece.
Yeah,
they
I'm
would
just
have
saying
you,
they're all bullshit.
Hold up. They would have you believe that these quote unquote historical figures were kings and stuff when they could have been just Egyptian slaves. So yeah, that element that they were these celebrated rulers and stuff. That's probably in question. But no, these people existed.
Well, all I know is it's like
I'm not sure Hercules did.
he did just as much as any of these other guys.
Well, I
Probably
guess
something-
Zeus existed too.
None of them exist. Moses, Jesus.
no.
There's
Athena,
all like five.
Atlas and
There's all-
Poseidon,
I-
right?
I don't.
I'm
They
trying.
existed in books
And
or words. and
Goliath.
Harry Potter.
stuff. Yeah,
Harry Potter.
exactly. Now
Harry
you get what
Potter.
I'm saying. It's all bullshit. Now some of it might be true, but who cares? It's old. We have better stories. Superman
Yeah.
versus Batman.
I like the Batman story personally.
Yeah.
The Batman is the only billionaire that's truly like accepted as cool.
Iron Man.
He's
Oh yeah.
yeah. I
He's
think
a
Batman is
billionaire.
more popular than Iron Man though. But yeah, you're right. Iron Man too.
I don't know. You mean in real life or just comic
I'm
books?
talking about. Well, you know, it's kind of the same now.
No. Like, what about that
People-
dude who owns the? I like the billionaire who owns the Mavericks, and he's on that weird
Cuban.
show.
I
Yeah,
like
Mark Cuban. He's a billionaire. Who seems okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most
Yeah.
billionaires make me want to stab them.
What's most? Do you know a lot?
Yeah. Warren Buffett, fuck him. Bill
no,
Gates,
Warren
fuck
Buffett,
him.
yeah, I like Buffett.
I don't like you because you're a sucker.
Nah,
Alan Greenspan,
Buffett, Buffett, like,
what about
make, Buffett puts you on how to make money.
all the Walmarts.
Buffett
they know how
that
to make
bull.
money by taking your money,
No,
you nitwit.
Or Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is
Buffett,
okay.
Yeah.
Buffett lets you know how to do it. He lets you know straight up.
Yeah,
I
he does.
got
How's
somebody
it
gave
working
me
for
seed.
you,
He said
asshole?
somebody gave me seed money and I made this shit pop. He
Because
lets you
he's
know.
smarter than you. And
He lets you know he
gets-
got his fortune given to him. He lets you know that, but he still gives good stock advice.
Yeah, how does it working for you?
I got a healthy portfolio now because I follow Buffett's suggestions.
Keep
So-
your money out of the banks. They're fucking crooks. Don't
So what?
listen to
keep
anyone.
keep them under the mattress, and then my house is going to
Listen to
catch
your
fire, and then
grandparents.
all the paper burns up. Right.
Well, then get a fireproof box, asshole. Pay attention.
Somebody steals the box, and
don't
just
put it all in
shit
the
out of luck.
bank. Well,
No, don't put it all in the bank. I agree with that. I agree with that. Don't put it all in the bank.
Don't trust the government. They're
Treat-
gonna eat your babies.
treat cold cash.
They
treat
will.
cold cash and precious diamonds.
It's
and precious
soil and
commodities
green.
the same way.
Soil and green.
Yo, are we
They
off
won't
topic?
think,
What?
Cognitive dissonance. You
Cognitive
don't even
dissonance.
pay
Yo,
attention.
okay. Do y'all think kids have to deal with cognitive dissonance?
Yeah, everyone I know with
absolutely.
kids thinks it's a good idea because if they admit that they fucked up, that their whole life is just, and their brain snaps. You're like, no, I love kids. And they always want you to have kids. Everyone wants to have. It's stupid. Don't have kids.
I think so. When you tell your
Don't
kids,
listen.
tell your children, hey, don't talk to strangers, and they go out and they find a stranger that want to give them ice cream and candy and shit. Now
Don't touch it.
they thinking to themselves, fuck, what do I do?
Well, yeah, it's like respect your elders, right? But it's a stranger. You can't talk to strangers. So it's that stress of like, I gotta respect them. But
First off,
I wasn't gonna go there, right?
Yeah,
whatever.
but that kind of makes
That
sense
makes
though.
sense though. Yeah, I know. That
So
was
it's kind of tough.
Yeah. I need
Stranger-
that candy.
most
Yeah.
What does
most strangers aren't going to offer your kid candy. Stranger danger's a myth. Statistically,
What
it's
does-
bullshit.
Yeah, I think
Teach
it's-
your kids how to talk to strangers, not to avoid them. Most strangers will help them if they're lost. That it's good to be able to talk to someone and be like, "Hey, this is my name. This is where I'm
Okay,
from."
okay.
blah, blah,
I
blah,
agree
blah.
with you there, but
If you and
there's
teach them creepy
signs.
vans or
Yeah.
teach them not to be.
It's
But
not
don't
always
let
in a
your,
van. It could be a
Yeah.
pedophile that drives a Lambo.
Yeah, but
a
the thing
Lamborghini.
is-
Yeah, they be driving
Some
them
they're stepping the
Lambos
game
now.
up now. The
Statistically,
pedophiles are
it's
driving
not-
Porsches.
Statistically, it's
They're doing
not a
Subway
threat.
ads.
Most pedophiles that steal your kids are pedophiles you already know. You just didn't know they were pedophiles. Usually,
Yeah.
people that attack your kids are people you know it's not strangers. Teach your kids to just not be dumbasses.
yeah.
Strangers are not
But
the
what if
problem.
you're a
We shouldn't-
dumbass?
Well,
Whoa,
then that's
cognitive dissonance.
then you probably had a
Just
lot
saying,
of
how you gonna
kids.
teach your kids not to be a dumbass if you a dumbass?
That's why there's so many dumbasses. We
And
recommend.
they want to take away parent.
we recommend
parenthood.
watching Idiocracy.
True. Yeah.
That too many dumb people because people like me are too smart to have kids.
Yeah, I just want to know who.
No, I don't think you can have kids. That just might be what the problem is.
There it is.
Don't have kids. There's not enough food.
Wasn't
That government sucks.
Wasn't that an old like myth about weed that it lowers your sperm count or something?
Mountain Dew, yeah.
Weed, I mean.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Both.
Yeah, right.
Both. It's,
know that one, yeah.
It's called Yellow 5-7 Omega. No, I made that up, but it's something like. I don't know if it's true. I used to hear that there was like whale sperm in Mountain Dew or Tang. I don't know if that's true. Right?
That would make it tangy.
So they're going out there jerking off a well and
No, I
putting it in
would.
drink.
I would imagine they murder the whale, and then they find its sperm sack, and they fucking
That's a
whack.
lot.
But how
Well,
do how do
killing
you
was
find out the
dang Mountain
benefits? Yeah, it is. Well, no, not really, because whales are pretty big.
Oh yeah, they're bigger than like me. Definitely.
Yeah.
How do you find out the health benefits of
that much
whale
sperm,
sperm? Like, how do you find that out?
Oh,
How do
people
you
been
find the
sucking
benefits?
off whales for
Yeah,
years. They found out from the Vikings. They used to butt fuck the whales. And then they get the sperm and
Yeah,
they
I
make
mean-
tang.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Whatever
Oh my
makes them
God.
happy.
I think it's in the commercial. What? You don't believe me?
Yeah, I mean-
There's butt fucking whales.
No, just to
and it
see,
made tank.
just to see how it would feel. See, before you had gasoline, they had whale oil and blubber, and then they fucked it. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo.
To make it easier, the blubber.
There's science. There's science there.
Science.
You wouldn't understand.
Of course I would.
Because you're.
It's too above my head.
Did you just make fun of yourself for being short? No,
It's some cognitive dissonance.
you're very tall.
I mean, somebody's probably, like, probably there's been like whales that are beached or whatever. There's probably guys that like just fucked them,
Dead whales. So we
Yeah.
went to bestiality, necrophilia.
It's probably a guy that's against bestiality, but it finds himself in a very lonely position.
Well, you just
this
can't
poor little
believe-
whale then he beats himself. He has nobody around. He's horny. He's really hardcore against bestiality,
The blue
but he has to bust his nut.
Yo.
You probably got like a
What
shipwreck.
hole do you fuck the whale in?
Anyone, literally anyone.
How many are
Yeah.
there?
I feel like they only have one.
I feel like the blowhole is too large.
The blue whale is the largest mammal on Earth. Like the vagina's got to be like the size of like two humans. At
But it
least,
probably,
standing on
but
top
it
of each
probably
other.
side, but that's length wise. It's probably still like snugs your
slit?
dick though. It probably still hugs your dick though. It's
No,
probably,
I don't know how big is a whale dick. I don't know. I never
I looked
I
checked.
didn't know they had them, but
They have to have
Yeah,
dicks. They're
absolutely.
mammals, isn't that how
whales
mammals
and elephants
are?
got big dicks.
The whale gynecologist has to put on scuba gear and swim up the vagina or something.
There's no such. This is absurd.
This is
no,
what we're
because then
talking
how
about
would
now.
they?
What's
How would
what's,
he? They would have to like
I
have
don't even
sex,
know.
like two giant whales, like
I would
doing
assume,
that.
well, they're underwater, so you have
They're
way more
underwater.
dimensions available, right? So you could like fucking side
Yeah.
by side. It's
One-
not like
one
humans.
Whales are
upside
really
down.
long. No,
One goes upside down.
male whales
Yeah.
are really long. No, they're really really long.
Yeah.
So they could get
Like it's
get in.
boarding a boat, like it's docking.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a jet.
that's how it is. It's
Well,
docking.
Yeah.
It's just like docking.
it's like the air
It's
tanker
like
refueling.
Star Wars when he's blowing up the Death Star. You just really gotta round about it.
Yeah,
No,
probably. Yeah.
you guys don't know nothing. Is it me? What do we? Whale dick.
It's
Blue whale.
the average penis of a male dick is 8 feet.
Is
in
that a
length.
tongue or a dick?
Did y'all? Should I repeat that?
horrible.
The average.
Oh,
Look at it.
There's
Look how
somebody
big it
put
is.
one
That's
in a
8 feet.
trophy.
Y'all
They
see it?
taxiderminized
That's
the
8
whale dick.
Look how big that thing is. That's 8 fucking feet.
Would you
dog.
have
I
a
don't know why
whale
that-
dick in your trophy room if it was like hung?
Hell yeah! 8 feet of penis. That's impressive.
Look
I
at
know.
that. Look at that guy grabbing it like that.
Ew, so see how they dock?
Yeah.
You can see they dock it.
Hang it from your rear view mirror.
That's a really big penis.
It doesn't. It looks like a. It's
Jesus
like a
Christ.
seal, but
Oh,
it's
wow.
just a dick. It looks like a whole nother
Yeah,
animal.
whales got 8 foot penis.
8 foot. So that's like 3 Binos.
Yeah.
One whale dick is 3 Binos standing up.
That's impressive, dog.
That shit weighs more than you.
Yo, Matt Smart got in a trophy room though.
Yeah, that's a weird trophy room.
Do an
That
elephant.
is-
Do an elephant dick.
Elephant dicks are way smaller than whale dicks.
But it's still
But it's
large.
not fair because the whale's cheating because underwater there's like the gravity shit and it's like it's really just a floppy dick on land, I would imagine. Good for
Yeah.
nothing.
Nah.
No, I don't know.
I think it has to
Because
be.
like even you are probably strong underwater, even though you're not strong in real life. Because you know how water works.
You know.
So that's probably just a pathetic dick,
yeah.
even though it's 8 feet.
for them to dock inside the female, they had to have some.
Well, no, but it's underwater. See.
Yeah, but what about the water pressure?
Well, that's a whole nother
Talk about
issue.
If we're hitting to get it up. Under
Well, the
that
water
amount of
pressure means
pressure.
there's less pressure in the dick, so when it's just it's a shitty dick.
Nah, I'm with Yanez.
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
Trust
in
me,
order to get
my
erect
biology
and-
is way
with
better
all
than
that.
your biology. It's because you're high pressure, so you need less pressure in your dick to compensate, right?
What did David Attenborough say about
I don't know. Who? He said what?
Why are we talking
Yeah,
about
he's-
whale penis?
Because it's interesting. I never thought of it before. It was an interesting topic. He was talking about necrophilia, bestiality of the. I just was in.
Stina, you ever have a whale? You ever had like the size of a whale penis, and you're trying to like fuck this like tiny little woman?
What?
That's
I've never had an
cognitive-
8-foot dick.
That's probably
no.
cognitive
Yeah, but-
distance. If it's probably cognitive distance for her. Like if she really falls in love with you, she likes being around you. But it's just that whole sex thing with you is just, the sex thing. The whole 8-foot penis thing with you is probably really.
You don't want an 8-foot
It's
penis. No.
probably-
You
Yeah,
probably
but
It's
ruin a
worrisome
lot
for her.
of-
You know,
Yeah,
she doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, she
you know?
loves you, but
She loves you, but she don't want to value you.
yeah, she,
Yeah,
All right, it's too big.
that be happening.
Cognitive dissonance.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's what that means, but fine.
Yeah,
It depends how big
like
the whale is.
What do
too,
you want to
though.
I
know?
want to know who picked cognitive dissonance. Which one of you two were like?
None of your business. It's the.
That's a good question.
Who do you think did?
I think you asked somebody or something.
Are you underestimating our ability to come up with cognitive
You need to
dissonance?
watch our other
No,
episodes.
I think you outsourced this. I think you outsourced
We
this.
don't
No,
outsource
So here,
nothing.
we don't
This isn't-
outsource anything to. This is all our
America.
delinquent minds
all USA.
coming together. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all us.
This ain't fucking no
Yeah.
bullshit Comcast customer service
I mean-
asshole who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So, like, do y'all think whales just stay hard all day?
no.
No, not about the looks of
Then
it.
how would they swim?
I think they have a bone in their penis, though. They're one of the animals that has a bone in the penis.
Does their penis
Most-
retract or does it just flop like all
looked
eight-
like it came
all
out
Because I'm
foot-
saying, like, in the
All right,
picture, they
okay.
were
I don't know.
grabbing
I
it.
feel better now.
Like, they were grabbing, like, some people were actually grabbing.
Did they ask it to cough?
Because we're weird. Humans are weird.
So
We
I'm saying,
grab
how
real
did we
damn.
get this whale aroused?
If you
to be
see it, you
grabbing
have to grab it.
There you go. That's
Wow.
They probably
The
thought
answer
it,
is very interesting. I'm sure it
humans
is.
are really dumb. They probably thought it was like a tongue. They're like, oh, that's a cool tongue. And then somebody's like, haha,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
grabbing a whale dick. I'm sure they set people up too. Like, oh, pet that. He likes it when you pet
It's
that.
like a Japanese prank.
And how much?
Tourists.
Oh,
I
how,
guarantee you we aroused it. I guarantee we rubbed,
Oh, God.
how much
we rubbed
sperm?
something on it and they aroused it.
How much
yeah.
sperm comes out of an 8-foot dick?
Apparently,
Gallons. I can imagine gallons.
apparently dolphins will try to hump you.
Yeah, like
yeah,
a
so
dog.
I can only imagine a
They're
whale.
rapey.
Well,
Like,
we,
it'd be
well,
pretty
it
fun.
makes sense.
I don't
We
think a whale
we
would
hump
hump you.
anything.
We hump.
Humans hump anything, so it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if the sperm whale has more sperm.
No, that's a
question.
terrible joke.
Why you shut
It's
this
a
joke
serious
down so
question.
fast? Why you?
Because
shut
I
this-
didn't laugh, and that's what you do. I'm just being real. You don't get
Don't
it.
shut them down so
Ew.
fast.
You don't get it. You're fake. No, I'm kidding. You're great. Can I have some of your old English? America.
So look, we are wrapping up, man. You want to do the plugs? We got shit going. Everybody here is a
Well,
performer.
let's-
Oh yeah, all right, come on. No, but that's it. It's 10:22 though.
Is that early or late?
No, I think it's the right time. No, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, we still got a little bit of time.
Call in. 877.
8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 6. Nah, fuck that.
877-587-6833. I like how you had the 877 part, right? He was like 877.
And always, you can listen, check out the Laughcast app on iPhones and shit, or Google Play.
Google Play and the Apple.
Stitcher.
App
Is that
Store.
a thing? I'm making words up now. But check out Laughcast. It's good app. It's
It's
yeah.
good stuff.
You can listen to
Shout out
shows.
to my engineer Chris in the back.
And Jim Corrin's got a show on Sundays. That's good.
Yeah.
And some other people. But let's do plugs. Should we do it now?
Oh, now you wanted to plug.
Yeah, because you fucked my flow up with your bullshit.
You
So,
wasn't saying shit.
I was warming up. Brian, what do you got? Anything
What you
coming
got
up?
going on, Brian? Brian Guay, comedian from the region, y'all. Thanks for
I
coming
have
on.
a
man.
show in Delaware in a couple weeks.
Delaware City or Delaware
No,
Wilmington
Like, yeah. At
Pizzeria?
no, at the one thing that Vanwers does.
Yo, this is exactly how he sounds on stage too, y'all.
You should
This
check
is
him out.
exactly how he
I don't know.
sounds
It's
on
nothing
stage.
important.
He's
to
a very
plug for it.
confident guy with confident jokes. You should definitely check him out. He's fun. So where's that? Aguila Brewing Company, that one, or is it a different Fenner show?
No, it's like the bar.
Oh,
19 or
Madria in
something.
Philly?
No,
That's a
bar,
different
it's
one.
It's bar bar
Volume
13
19
or 19 or something.
Yeah, I think that just changed. But yeah, check out that and check out Fenris online too, and check Bryan Gay on Facebook and shit. Is it Guy or Gay or Guay?
Guay.
Guay, Brian
So it is
Guay.
Canadian French. I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sounds good. Benjamin Adam, what do you got?
Adam
You can
Benjamin.
find me at various open mics around the city.
Woo!
No shows in the future. Put me on a show. And therealadambenjamin.com if I ever get around to.
And next time we
Not
talk to him, we got to
procrastinating.
bring up DMT. He knows a lot about DMT. Which, if you don't know about DMT, you should tune in eventually.
What's
we'll talk
DMT?
I'll educate you eventually. It's a cool drug. You'd like it.
Oh, ecstasy.
No, better
Nah,
than that. It's a dream drug. It's like what you dream.
You got it. You got your hands on something right now.
Oh,
How much?
we'll save that for later. Yanez, go.
All right. Come out to Ortlieb's. Is open mic. Sign up 7:30. Show at 8.
Laughs on Philly.
Yeah, last one Philly. It's open mic. So please come out to do comedy there. And then next on December 6th is Progress in Congress, December edition. Here's the thing, my fate on the show is in your hands. You need to vote for me. So find me after the show, get my info, and vote for me. Progress in Congress. Shouts out 215 Tri-State area. We're holding it down. Thank you for having me on.
All right, right on. Can I tell the audience something?
Somebody wrote it's like Tiger Dong on the on some chat we do. I don't know what they're referring to. Maybe the whale dog. Remember Rich Bly? He was on the show before. Angry Black Man #1. He was great. Just yelling at white people. It was a great show. You should check that. What was the topic on that one? Race, I think.
Race.
With Johnny True Love. It was a great
episode.
episode. You should check that out.
It was race. It definitely was race. Yo, I just want to say how is it Bryan and Domo? They look so medicated.
And Brian's like a...
But hold up, Adam Benjamin though, he's probably the most medicated, but he looks sober. It's so weird.
It's a livelier, segregated line.
Yo.
Stay on your side.
Domo, what we got coming up, Domo?
Yo, I think I'm back on the show with y'all December 7th down at Good Theater. Make sure you check it out. Good Theater is fun. I'm on another show with Top Flight again. It's a Tiff Money, Bring the Fucking Funny. That's December 10th. Yeah. Is that Spice? Oh, Spicy Chicken. Spicy Chicken. No, Spicy Kitchen. Google it.
Cognitive dissonance. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Domo Jones at Domo Jones 87 at Instagram. Holla at me.
Yo, thanks a lot, Domo. She's right. That's December 7th. That's next Wednesday. We're
And
doing
then-
This Delinquent Life live at
And we're
Good
talking about
Comedy Theater.
polygamy is the topic on that one.
Polygamy.
And probably we'll get another sex stuff. Or I don't know. There's a whole bunch of weird terms.
Yeah, we're
I never
gonna-
knew.
yeah, we're gonna-
Cisgenders and things.
We're gonna take that. We're gonna.
And then December
Yeah.
1st, coming up Thursday, I'm going to be in PJ Ryan's in Phoenixville. Chris Kosher runs a show there. It's a great show. If you're ever
Nice.
in Phoenix, check that one out. And December 16th, you guys know Dungeon Comedy. There's a bunch of random shit. I'm on that. They do stand-up. They do improv. And it's at Kung Fu Necktie, second floor. That's a good show. Done that before. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll talk to you later about it. I'm killing it. How you doing, Bino? You got anything?
Yeah. So yeah, get your hands on me, Stenta. December 7th, first Wednesdays of the month, we're at Good Comedy. That's when we do our live show. It's a little bit of stand-up, a little bit of discussion, just delinquent shit. We got this.
It always goes great.
Always goes great. Every Tuesday we're here.
People get fucked up. One time Bino was on things. Well, every
Yeah,
time.
mushroom.
There's
one
all
time. That's right.
people bring edibles sometimes. It's always a crazy
Yeah.
show.
Tonight tonight is every Tuesdays we're at
Here.
laughcast.com/TDL. That's all caps TDL. 9:30. Tune in. I got some shows coming up. I don't really care. I don't really feel like talking about all that. But,
Well, he
yeah.
runs a show. He did. Check him out. Bino Brogden. He's on the internet. People like him
Man,
for some reason.
find
I don't
me
know
on
why.
Facebook or whatever. Whatever.
Whatever. Fuck.
I do shit, but it's
Delinquent
not
Life. Have a great night. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Later.